Today we have a great 15-minute shred session that's designed to tone the entire body. It's going to get you in and out in under 15 minutes, and it's knee friendly. Let's get it. Hi, I'm Clinton and welcome to another Empower Fit workout. Today we've got a 15-minute shred session. It's designed to tone the whole body. We've got some great dumbbell movements in there that are going to engage every single muscle group. Now in saying that, the equipment you're going to need, a set of dumbbells, and some of the movements are going to involve that squatting pattern. So if you need, we'll have a bench or a box, something that can control your depth if you're not confident in squatting down without anything to support you. Now, in saying that, the workout, we're going to have 60-second blocks where we're going to be rotating through 4 different exercises with a 15-second transition in between each one. And at the end of those 4 exercises, we're going to repeat it a second and a third time. So what you want to do in how you approach this workout is we want to really try and move for the full 60-second block. Now, if you're someone that has a few sets of dumbbells there, you can start slightly heavier and scale back, do what we call drop sets as you're going through, or you may want to start with the advanced movement, and you can progress and scale or regress the movements back. But we'll talk about how to do that during the workout. So with that in mind, let's rip roar into it. Get your dumbbells, get your drink bottle ready, and we'll go. All right, first movement, we've got power cleans. So power cleans go from the floor and we're catching it in that quarter squat position, just a partial squat. All right, so with this one, grab your dumbbells, keep your back nice and straight, drive up, and when you catch it, I want that weight back on the heels. We don't want the hips going forward. All right, so touch the dumbbells down, catch with the weight back. Now, like I was saying, I want you to try and move for the full 60 seconds. So that may mean if you've got some lighter dumbbells, cycling through it a little bit quicker. Now, if you've got some heavy ones, providing the technique and the mechanics are okay, as in you're catching it on the heels, we'll go a little bit heavier. And just try and hold in there for the full 60 seconds. Now we've got about 15 to go, and then we'll be changing exercises. All the way through for the full 60. All right, catch the breath. All right, so the next one we're getting into a plank position. 1 dumbbell. So we're doing a thing called plank row, pull throughs into row. So strong plank position, have that dumbbell set up outside the opposite arm, pull and squeeze. Place down nice and wide, pull and squeeze. Squeeze those shoulder blades. So there's a good amount of core in this one, as well as upper back focus, and a little bit of shoulder and tricep as well, chest, in being able to support yourself in this plank position. So even just holding yourself there, we're working the chest isometrically, which basically means the muscle's under tension, but it's not moving. So just keep rotating through. Cannot focus enough or emphasize enough the importance of squeezing those shoulder blades. All right, now we're getting into hang squat cleans. So with these bad boys, if you need to squat to a box. But you may feel, hey, I can go without. I'm pretty good with my movement mechanics. So let's say you're comfortable there, you're in the habit of loading up through the heels, the heels aren't coming up, by all means, go without a box. But with a lot of people that have been moving a particular way for quite a number of years, I find the box or some object under the hips is a really good reference point, just to get those Mechanics dialed in, doing what they need to do. Ooh. All right, there's not a lot of reprieve on this one. Like I say, just keep it moving. All right, our next movement is dumbbell bear crawls. So with the bear crawls, just crawl your way forward a meter and then back a meter. So bear crawls, it's opposite arm to leg movement. So I generally go 4 steps forward, 4 steps back. That way you don't need a lot of space to train in. Your footprint's really quite small. Oh. Now make sure, something that I'll often see, I don't want high hip bear crawls. Let's try and bend the knees. Put the quads under a little bit of loading. But our feet are alternating with our hands. Oh, we're getting there. All right, and 1 round done. Oh, bit of dew on the brow. That's good. All right, so we're back to the start with our power cleans. Oh, there's no hiding in this one. All right, keep the back straight. Weight on the heels. Now, if by the second round, let's say you've only got the one set of dumbbells, and you're feeling the pinch, right? 60 seconds. It's right on that upper level in which we're playing anaerobically. What does that mean? That means it's not sustainable. So if 60 seconds feels like it's a bit long for you, have little breaks. Break it up at the 30-second mark. Shake it out, pick it back up. How fast you go is based on how well you can manage good technique. All right. We are back to our dumbbell pull-throughs. All right, so pull through, plank pull through into a row. All right, so you set yourself up, dumbbell outside the hand, pull and squeeze. Reach under, pull, squeeze those shoulder blades together. So I should stress, on the plank as well, tuck your tail, engage through the core. Try not to get sloppy with the plank. Now if you need, you can go off the knees. It'll continue to allow you to develop the upper back, but just de-emphasizes the plank somewhat. But on the same token, it'll also be a little bit less metabolically demanding movement. We've got enough time for one more. Okay, back to our hangs. All right, I'm really starting to work here. It's about 33 degrees Celsius, and that's warm for where I'm from. All right, same drill again. Hang into the squat. Now, if you're not proficient with this movement, as in you're used to getting underneath the dumbbells, what you can do is hang power clean and then squat. As long as when you catch it at that hang power, you're not forward with the hips. Whoop. Your hips are back. Key emphasis here, hips being back. So when you receive it, the knee isn't getting a lot of that anterior pressure by driving forward. Ooh, we're creeping it down. We're working our way through. One more. All right. Bear crawl. Again, rest as you're needed. This is, while it's a shred session, there's no denying, as you can hear from my breath, there's no denying that you're going to be challenged aerobically in this one as well. Now, the other thing I'd encourage you to do, each round, rotate which arm leads and which leg leads. So you're not dominating, your dominant side isn't taking that first step each time. Oh, shake it off as you need. Catch your breath. You want to keep grinding. Just keep remembering that rhythm. Alternating arm lead. Oh. All right. And we are back. We are back to our power cleans. Start of round 3. All right, feeling the pinch. Perfect. Now, something I didn't talk about is your back position. If you find you are rounding to get down there and you're not able to get that lumbar lockout, don't go as low. Only go as low as you can keep that back nice and straight. Keep the hips back. Weight on the heels. Hips back. Catch on the heels. How fast we go is basically determined by how well we're holding together with this technique. All right, back to our plank. Pull through into row. 2 deep breaths. As I was discussing, go off the knees. If you're cooked, if you've got a little bit in the tank, persist. As long as you're not slouching at the back. I'd rather hips a little bit higher, ideally tucked down, or a little bit higher than the hips dropping and arching. All right? No one makes friends with an arched back. All right, so keep the ribs pulled down, squeeze your shoulders, break it up as you need. You may find, hey, one each side with a little rest is where you're at, and that's completely fine, trust me. I'm feeling it every bit that you are, and that's good. We're getting some bang for our buck here. Oh. Oh. 2 to go. All right, hang power cleans again. Keep that back nice and straight. All right, weight on the heels and squat. Keep those shins vertical. Now, the other thing is just because your shins are vertical doesn't mean you should lean all the way forward. Still try and fight for an upright torso position on these. So as you go back, the further back you go with the hips, the more the tendency is to cantilever. That's basic biomechanics. But I need you to push the knees out, create space for the hips so the shins are still vertical, but rather than sinking forward, try and keep that chest up. fight the biomechanical tendencies. We can't defy biomechanics, but we can certainly manipulate it. And understand they can be manipulated for good or bad. We want to preserve your functional ability or reclaim it. And to do that, we have to manipulate our biomechanics to our advantage. All right, bear crawl to finish on. And then we are done. Woo! All right, off we launch, trooper. Hips up. Just remember the first one, opposite arm leg. You fail that first one, you're playing catch up the rest of the time. Rest as you need. Just keep it alive. Keep it moving. That first rep is the one that gets the sequence happening. As much as possible, you may find lighter dumbbells are needed here. If you've only got the one set, break it up as you need. Continue to try and pull the dumbbell up off the ground. Try and avoid the dreaded slide. Oh, we are nearly there. Nearly there. Just keep it moving. Last 10 or so seconds. And whoa! All right. That was a good one. All right, that was solid. That was hard. You shouldn't feel it necessarily in any one particular body part the whole time, but the focus will shift. Sometimes the core, sometimes the chest, sometimes the arm or the back or the legs. It's just going to depend. Get your cool down in. Now, something that would be a big help is if you did enjoy this video, just smash the like button. It tells me a lot about what sort of content, what sort of workouts you'd like to see more of. And as always, if you are a fan of this, hit the subscribe button. From that end, you'll be notified. Just click the notification and you'll be up to date with everything we've got going on, because we have got a lot in plan. So keep watching this space. Well done, peace out. We'll catch you later on in the week.